Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Eador, Masters of the Broken World with Wando Bondo. We're playing the White Wizard. Alright, well last time we had an amazing battle with the vampires and we got a staff, the Archmage's staff, which gives +3 spell power, which maybe with some spells it's about 10 more damage or something like that. But we don't have any damage spells, and so stamina +4 is definitely better than stamina +2, but that's the only thing it has better. Otherwise, it's not better. We'll save it just because. Let's see what it would be. We could sell it for 300. So if we need the money, which we probably do, and we're not going to use it, honestly, we're not going to use it. It's not good enough. It's just not good enough. Anyway, let's just sell it. That'll give us extra money. Okay. The next thing, we did find a new place here. Ooh, Titan Fortress, Cult of the Titan. We're definitely going to do that pretty soon too. When we finally do move into this ring, we definitely have to head up north here and take out Beleth's siege. But I was also looking over here, and I think this commander just captured this nightmare land. So this commander is marching towards us as well, and I think probably the commander's going to have to go back and get some more units because it probably lost a lot of units taking this territory. But that commander's stronger than I thought, and pretty soon all of this archer, this scout is going to be strong. This warrior is pretty strong. This sorcerer only, this wizard over here is only level 10 though. Okay, well, so we're going to build. What are we going to build? You know what? Then we should start building a granary right here so we can have a stable right here so we can get into this area right here in case we do need to move through there. We don't know what the commander's going to do, so we need to have our roadway system going all the way up there as soon as possible. Then we'll finish the roadway system down here, which we only have the one more, the stables. And the scout. Okay. First thing is we're going to get rid of this militia. We don't need the militia. It's not worth it. And we need to make room for 2 clerics. And we're going to get a basilisk. So what we'll do is we'll take the 2 weakest swordsmen. I don't know which one's weaker here. We got 9, 10, and 5 for defenses. We have 8, 11, and 7, which is a little bit better. We have 8 parry and 8 defense here. We have 8 parry and 9 defense here, so they're almost identical. We have 26 hit points and 23 stamina. We got 25 hit points and 19 stamina, so we're almost the same. In dragon form, we would want the one with the more the most stamina would be the one that's going to help us the most, because if we change one of those into a dragon, but I think we'll be fine with just either one of these would be fine. So now we have our tier 1 units all lined up. We're going to go ahead and go with 3 elves and a swordsman, and we can always change it out if we want to or later on, but those 3 elves are really strong and it's fun. It's more fun with 3 elves than with 3 swordsmen, so let's just do that. And we're going to do 2 Pegasi here. We've got our other Pegasi, and we're going to get a basilisk, but we're also going to keep leveling up this other Pegasus. And we're going to see if actually this Pegasus is the extra one. These are our 2 strongest ones. We're going to put a basilisk in there, and we'll have at least that basilisk is 1 tank. The spider is pretty good tank, 34 hit points. It's going to get more. The swordsman only has 25 hit points, but a lot of defense. It's another 16, so that's equivalent to like 35. But the basilisk will have 45 plus around 45 or maybe more when it gets going. You know, right now it'll be about 37, I think. It starts out with like 35, plus we have some extra hit points from our skills. And we're going to go get 2 fairies for the scout. And then we'll have 2 clerics, and we'll see which one levels up first and gets the spells that we need, resurrection. And we'll have the basilisk right here. And you know, it all worked out because the scout was done exploring just in time to move here. We just finished all of our everything we can do here, and we're going to head up to this area with the garrison of level 2, which we should be able to recruit a basilisk from there. So, and we'll just make sure we've got the basilisk egg and we're ready to go there, and we'll plug in the basilisk, and then right after that we'll be able to do 2 clerics within a few more turns. So we should keep working towards the clerics. A siege workshop. Now that's interesting too. Wouldn't mind having one of these starting to level up. Maybe that's something we'll do. Let's build the do we get anything from this? Produces ballistae. Well, I guess we'll just do the monks. Okay. How much are we getting? 49 per turn because we've got some good amount in the bank, but we're not going to make any money this time. And here we have never gotten our other spell. Since we're going to have Pegasus and we're going to have fairies and eventually, but astral energies, slows is good. We're going to be focusing on spiders, and slows will be really good for spiders, especially because we've got that sabotage. Sleeping is not really that great, although it's not bad. But we don't have any penetration or anything like that. So if we can, you know, here's the duration's only 4, and if they have 2 magic resist, then they'll only be asleep for 1 turn. Better off slowing them for like 3 turns. That would be better. Okay, so we have some spells. I really don't like to have 3 of the same kind of spells though. Maybe a web. Now that we have Pegasus, we can web it and then hit him with the Pegasus, bang, bang. So we can slow 2 of them and then web the last one, because there'll be 3 spiders. Hopefully we can finish that spider quest. And hopefully the fairies, we'll get some fairies, and they will... How far can we move? Only 2 now, because we've got swordsmen. Before we could move 3. Now we can move 2. So if we go back to the capital, which that's where the fairy tree is, then we'll go there, and then we'll have this roadway system finished here, so we'll be able to move 3 and then 2 and 1 to get back here and start doing the forest, or start doing this ring 5, which we definitely want to get some more. We're ready to move into the ring 5, although we're planning on coming back here and doing Cult of the Titan, getting these monoliths, maybe taking out these bandits just to help our population we have to slay the evil. The other Cult of the Titan, we got 2 Cult of the Titans, 2 monoliths, we got some demons. We might not do the demons, they might be too low, so we just might do the monoliths. The demonologist could be really, really tough too, though. Alright, and so that's our army. We've got our army ready. We're just going to get 2 fairies. And here, with our main hero, we're going to end up with 2 Pegasi, really, is the ultimate goal, because we only have 2 fairies, so we can only haste 2 Pegasi anyway. And then after that, we're probably going to be, you know, hasting elves and hasting everything else. So I don't know if having 3 Pegasi is really better than having a basilisk. That 1 Pegasi or 1 basilisk, and the basilisk can do 4 petrification. I think it can get up to like 8. So, and it has 35 hit points to start with, and it's pretty strong. So, and we need some frontline units. So that will be that. And how far can we get? Almost there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But not quite. We're going to but we could move 1 and then 2, and then we could do, we don't know what Belth is going to do. Do we want to save our astral energy? But the sooner we, or our fair wind, but the sooner we use fair wind, then the sooner it'll come back. So I think we should just go straight for it. All right, we did our rituals. We did our construction. We built. We don't need any guards. And we're still exploring. We've seen what we have here. We got Cult of the Titan, which is amazing. And that's going to be really good. We're going to do some Cult of the Titans and get some really good gear. And we've got our Basilisk egg, so we can get our Basilisk. And we changed over our army. We need our spells. That's what we need. That's the last thing we need. We definitely do not need all these phantom forms. We want to sleep spells. Maybe we'll take 1 phantom form. Take some sleep spells for sure. And back to the original kind of generic setup. I think that's good. All right, well, let's see if Belith is coming in at all from all directions, and we'll see what happens. Attack. Alright, well, let's put these elves on the hills. And the spider in the forest, I guess. Oh, actually, spider could go on the hill here, this elf over here. Everything's all mixed up now. I don't even know if we can close the line anymore. Let's just see if we could. Yeah, if we put the spider there, we could close the line, but we can't move anything once we do close the line. But we're going to have that basilisk, so we'll have the basilisk in one place, and then we'll be able to move 2 units and then come back hopefully and close the line if need be. And so, yeah, we definitely need some more units. And then when we have clerics, we're definitely not going to be able to close the line because we're going to have 2 clerics. So it's going to be tricky. It's going to be interesting eventually. Don't know how it's all going to play out. But for now, I think we're fine. We've got a level 10 mage with 4 magic resistance, a necromancer, and a summoner. So we definitely don't want to let this wizard go at all. And we'll just start working on not quite. Let's see what's going to happen. Haste over here. I think we already went. Okay. Oh, we'll haste the spider. Alright. Web. And where's the one we're working on? Oh, that's this one. Alright, well, we'll just wait. Web for 3 turns, so we didn't really get a lot of hits there. Alright, 11 gold, 4 gems. Could have more first aid, which is sometimes really good, but definitely the defense, I think, is better. I think the defense is a little bit better than first aid. Better to save that one hit point now than and not die than to try to heal it back later. Alright, Belith. What is Belith doing? Don't know. Okay, did not find anything. Explored 4%. Continue exploring. Okay, well, let's see what Belith is doing. Belith is still there. Not sure what Belith is doing. Hmm. Well, I think that's enough for now. That was easy, but it took a little bit of time, so I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until the next time, be well.